I'm not real good at titling my messages. Sometimes I'll hear a pastor and they'll give a title and I think, wow, that's a good title. Mine is titled Mother's Day. So, but I think it is safe to say that men and women don't always think the same. So it's kind of hard for a man to give a lot of thought into what a mother goes through. We don't know. With today being Mother's Day, though, I of course want to spend time talking about mothers. And Amber she had found a Facebook post. I don't know. She's on a lot of you guys' Facebook, so you may have seen this, but I'm going to read it anyways. It said, "I could tell you my personal testimony about my journey with Christ." This is a woman, of course, writing this letter. "I could tell you that I accepted the Lord Jesus as my Savior at age 6. I could tell you I'm thankful to have been reared by 2 Jesus-loving parents. I could tell you those parents raised me in church, all thanks be to God. I could tell you that I have been grateful to walk closely with Jesus most of my life. I could tell you that I don't have the stereotypical high school or college rebel story, though I have made my share of mistakes, that's certain. Again, nothing to do with me, all thanks be to God. I could tell you that I've had natural highs and lows in following Jesus. Times have been more passionate than others, like any long-standing relationship. I could tell you different occasions where I've struggled with sin and been forgiven. I could tell you that I need God's forgiveness because of my wayward nature. I gossip, fail to forgive, criticize, judge, and battle earthly cravings. My heart has been in the wrong place too many times to count, but few things make me so desperately believe I need the grace of Jesus Christ like being a mom. Desperate, face to the floor, hand wringing, I need you, Jesus. It's my most joyous and most strenuous endeavor. I need you, Jesus. It takes all of me and more. I need you, Jesus. I'm at the end of my rope daily. How I need you, Jesus. It demands my nights, my weekends, and all of me, physically. And the physical demand doesn't compare to the emotional. I need you, Jesus. Rearing these little ones highlights my weaknesses on every level. I see flaws in myself that I've never seen. I see those flaws coming out of my children. So much I need you, Jesus. I feel overstimulated and under-resourced. Yes, I'm more peaceful and fulfilled than I've ever been. What do I make of this emotional paradox? I need you, Jesus. I'm unable to fully protect my children from pain on this earth. I need you, Jesus. I fall woefully short of the perfect example. I need you, Jesus. My tone can be harsh, my patience short, my expectations exasperating. I need you, Jesus. I'm easily distracted from what matters, blinded by spilled milk, crushed Cheerios, and an increasing laundry pile. I need you, Jesus. I can be short-sighted, thinking I just need a moment, but really, I just need you, Jesus. My advice and parenting approach will often fall short. I need you, Jesus. Oh, I need you. Only in you can I be the mom you called me to be. Only with you can I do this mom thing. Only by pointing to you can my kids see you working in me. I need you, Jesus, because they need you, Jesus. Isn't it something how much a mother can put into loving their children? How much of themselves they put into us? Just her writing that, all those emotions that she feels on a daily basis. We don't think about all our mothers do for us. Myself, I don't even remember thinking, as a kid growing up, I don't remember thinking, you don't wake up in the morning thinking, wonder what all mom's going to do for me today. She wakes up in the morning, make sure you get up, make sure you're in school. They do so much, just little things that we don't even know about. For me, it wasn't even a thought. It was just a given. That's what my mom did. She just did those things. They love us and they take care of us. We don't have to ask for that. Any mother that loves because of God. Whether they know it or not, or whether they believe it or not, they love us because of God. 1 John 4:16 and 17. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. This is how love is made complete among us, that we will have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are like Jesus. In this world, we are like Jesus, if we love. You can fall short in every other way. You can fall short in everything you do. But God is love. And if you love, you are like Jesus. That's a mother. A little further down in 1 John chapter 4, it says this. 1 John 4:19. We love because he first loved us. Is there a better way to learn than this? We learn how to love because God is love and because he loved us first. We learn about love by being loved. That's the simplest way to teach somebody something, is just love them. You teach them so much in just love. As kids, our mother is the first example of Jesus' love in this way. They show us love before we know how to love. They show us Jesus by loving us. The woman that wrote the Facebook post gives herself a little bit of a hard time. She says, I could tell you different occasions where I've struggled with sin and been forgiven. I could tell you that I need God's forgiveness because of my wayward nature. I gossip, fail to forgive, criticize, judge, and battle earthly cravings. My heart has been in the wrong place too many times to count, but few things make me so desperately believe I need the grace of Jesus like being a mom. That's what moms do. I don't know that personally because I'm not a mom, but I've heard women, they criticize themselves because they know their little ones are watching. And it's like, man, I can't believe I did that in front of my kids. She goes on to say, I see flaws in myself I've never seen. I see those flaws coming out of my children. That's what I can imagine. I actually feel that way as a father, but as a mother, I imagine the feeling might be more. I don't know. I'm not a woman, not a mother. I've seen this in mothers, especially young mothers. I've seen this in mothers that don't know their mothers. Women who may not have any kids of their own, but they take care of the love and love so many. Just because you're not a biological mother doesn't mean you don't mother kids. Mothers sometimes give themselves a hard time, as if you can tell they're thinking, am I doing all that I can do, and am I doing it right? We should do this more often, but today is the day we get a chance to say that you are doing a wonderful job. I'm sure you've all heard someone say something like, this just happened to me at work the other day. A guy talking about his nieces and nephews coming over. He says that he loves them. He loves having them over, but he gets to send them home. He actually was talking more about how he loves to feed them. He likes to cook. He just likes to have them come over and he cooks for them, and then he gets to send them home, get their belly all full. But what about mothers? The woman writes this, I feel overstimulated and under-resourced, yet I'm more peaceful and fulfilled than I've ever been. What do I make of this emotional paradox? I need you, Jesus. I'm unable to fully protect my children from the pain of this earth. I need you, Jesus. I fall woefully short of the perfect example. I need you, Jesus. My tone can be harsh, my patience short, my expectations exasperating. I need you, Jesus. I'm easily distracted from what matters, blinded by spilled milk, crushed Cheerios, and an increasing laundry pile. I need you, Jesus. I can be short-sighted, thinking I just need a moment. But really, I just need you, Jesus. She starts this portion of her story by saying, I feel overstimulated and under-resourced. And then towards the end, she says, I can be short-sighted, thinking I just need a moment. Mothers don't get the option to take the kids home when they're feeling tired. They get tired and wore out, and they don't get the option to say, you're going home and I'm getting a good night's sleep. Mothers are superheroes in this way. They dig deep down inside themselves to finish the day just as strongly as they started. Do you know what else she says in her story 16 times? She says she needs Jesus. She finishes by saying that she needs Jesus because her kids need Jesus. All women who take care of and love a child are more of a blessing to us all than they are given credit for. Superheroes are a real thing, and they come to us in the form of a loving mother. I used the story I did today because, to the best of my knowledge as a man, this story seems to go through a lot of the emotions that a mother goes through in a single day. And there's 365 days in a year, and you're a mother throughout the lifetime of a child, so your emotions are probably wore out by the end of just one day. But I also used it because she is a mother that knows she can't do this mothering thing without the love of Jesus. This weekend, we had our nieces and nephews over for the night. I think I already mentioned that. Amber was trying to get them to guess what their surprise was. We had a surprise for them. And she was trying to tell them, she said, Uncle Randy likes it, Mommy and Daddy like it, and it was ice cream. But the one little girl said she guessed it was love. Mommy, Daddy, and Uncle Randy like love. Proverbs 22:6. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. Teaching a little one about love is teaching them about God. After all, God is love. The world is turning away from the Lord more and more, and mothers have a great responsibility in raising their children in the way they should live a Christ-centered life. With the world becoming more and more a world that doesn't put Christ at the center, we are asking a lot out of our mothers and our kids. We need to pray for them more often than what we do. Maybe a monthly Mother's Day. That might be more appropriate. Mothers are on the front lines of a battle between the world and our kids. The world will fight against the mother that wants to raise their kids in a Christ-centered world. Do you believe that? That mothers really are a world trying to raise their kids in a world that doesn't want our kids to be Christ-centered. A kid longs to fit in at home and in the world. Mothers are caught in the middle. Mothers have to decide when it's time to let their kids experience what the world has to offer and when it is not the time. And kids sometimes don't understand. Sometimes kids might think their mom just don't want them to have any fun, when in reality, mom doesn't want them to get hurt. And again, the mom is stuck in the middle. The world tries to turn mom into the bad guy. Mothers have to say no sometimes. That's what good mothers do. They say no. And honestly, right there is where I stopped. I didn't know. Even this morning, I got up and was sitting down in front of the computer. You could go on we could be here all day, giving a mother their just due. I could go on and on and on. At work, I can hear the radio, but not real loud. they have, I think it's 99.9. I don't listen to the radio much, but I think it's 99.9. They have an hour of oldies music. And I can hear the music, but not real loud. They played songs that my mom liked. I couldn't hear the music, but I could hear my mom singing. She's still alive, so I'm but I don't get to see her much. It makes me miss her. I really hope that you all feel that for your mom. Whew. I think I'm done. But yeah, I just didn't know how to finish. I tried several times to find a way to give a mom their just due. I don't think he can. Whoops, sorry. Thank you.